at 8 o'clock. But now, personal problems on today's Trisha.
Today's guests have marriage in mind. Now, Amber plans to shock her man out of dithering about the big day. Nicola feels another female could well be getting in the way of her happy ever after. And Kevin says, let's get married in 2 weeks, but trust me first. So, who's going to actually make it up that aisle? We're talking marriage today. Don't say that I'm not optimistic. Look at the way I'm dressed. What does it say to you? Marriage. Thank you, marriage. Look, you can hear it. It's in the air. Look, our nervous guests backstage all have that one thing in common. They're all wondering whether they'll actually make it to marriage. Now, later, we'll be meeting the couple who are about to get divorced, but are already talking about getting married again. Now, can the same marriage work the second time around? What do you think? No. Whoa, well, you decide. It sounds like they already have. But first, we meet Amber, who's here for a very special reason. Please welcome Amber. Hi, Amber. We couldn't help but notice what you brought in with you.
Yeah, it's a bit big, isn't it?
Why? What's going on between you and Wayne?
Well, I've got a little baby with him. His little 6-month-old Alexander. I've also got a mortgage with him, house. We've been together nearly 3 years.
Right.
And I just want to know why he hasn't asked me to marry him yet.
He's never asked you?
No, we're not even engaged. So.
Have you hinted?
Yeah, I can hint, but he doesn't really talk about it.
Why not?
I don't know. That's what I need to find out.
You've never, ever talked about this?
We've talked, and he's given excuses.
Like what? What does he say?
His main excuse is he can't afford it.
Can't afford it.
Yeah.
Right.
Or the other excuse is that he's got a baby and he's got a house, so he's got his last bit of freedom there, so he doesn't want to...
Hang on, he's got a house, he's got the mortgage, he's got the baby, but what does he feel will happen if he gets married? What, the freedom's gone?
I think he thinks it'll change. I think he thinks our relationship will just change, but it won't.
But you haven't actually discussed that, this is just what you think.
Yeah.
So tell us, why have you got this wonderful creation here with you today? What are you going to do with it?
Well, this is hopefully to... If he sees me in it, he might spur him into asking me, I hope.
So when are you going to put that dress on, today?
Yeah.
Oh, do you think she should do this? No, why not? Somebody tell me why not. Are you interested to find out? Let's find out why not. Yeah, stand up for me. Why not?
Because it should be from the heart, and you shouldn't try and force something on somebody. If he wants to marry you, he will ask you.
Yeah, I understand that,
Okay.
I agree,
Maybe that's a good point. Has he never asked you?
No.
He's never ever once said, let's go. Okay. Wasn't there a... Yeah, go on.
I just want to know why. That's why.
You just want to know why?
Yeah.
He's never ever thought that the two of you could make it as a married couple. Is this what you're saying up until now?
I think so, yeah. I mean...
Okay, let me come to some other people. What do you think? Yes.
I just think there must be some reason why he doesn't want to marry you.
That's what I want to find out.
I want to know what that was first.
Yeah, and that's what you do want to know. Do you ever look through those wedding magazines? And
I've got some at home. I've hidden them though.
You don't let him see them. Why not?
Because I think if he thinks that I've bought magazines, he might, I don't know, he might go off me or something. I don't want him to know that. I didn't want him to know that I'd got wedding magazines, because he'd probably not have a go, but he'd probably say something about, like, well, what have you got them for?
So you're hoping today, by putting on that dress, you can shock him into telling you why it is he doesn't want to get married.
Yeah.
So it's not necessarily to get him to ask you to marry you, just come up with some good or would you be happy if he did ask you that?
Yeah.
So there could be a chance of that. Okay, well, we're going to go and let you get ready. Okay, and we'll catch up with you later at the end of the show. Good luck.
Okay. Thank you.
A sneak preview of Amber earlier trying to find that all-important dress we saw her with.
We've got a baby, we've got a house, so all we need is a marriage, but Wayne won't ask me, so I'm hoping if he sees me in one of these, he'll change his mind. This one's really, really nice, but I prefer something more traditional. Nah. Ta-da! I really like this one. Nah, kidding. Found it. This is the one. And wouldn't Alexander look so sweet in that? How can you not ask me now?
See, everyone's going, it is sweet. But here's what Wayne had to say when we spoke to him earlier.
I'm 20 years old, I've got a 6-month-old beautiful little boy, I've got a mortgage, and the last thing in mind at the moment is marriage.
Okay, I guess this is going to be interesting. My next guest, Wayne, has a bit of a shock waiting for him. Yep, that's right. Amber is getting ready to give him the surprise of his life and get some answers in the process, so don't miss it. Welcome back. Now, I'd just like to remind you about a show we're doing about betrayal. Perhaps you think that your partner has cheated, or maybe you're the one who wants to come clean about an infidelity. Well, if you need the truth to help you decide if you have a future, call me now, 0900 9 11 11 99. That's 0900 9 11 11 99. Remember, you can email me, trisha@angliatv.com. OK, back to today's show. Today, we've been talking wedding dilemmas and surprise proposals. Now, remember Amber from part 1? Well, she's been backstage getting ready to shock Wayne into some answers.
I'm 20 years old, I've got a 6-month-old beautiful little boy, I've got a mortgage, and the last thing in mind at the moment is marriage.
Oh, well, let's actually meet Wayne and hear how he feels about what's going on. Let's meet him. Come on in, Wayne. Welcome. You and Amber have been together for how long?
Just about 3 years now, I think it is.
3 years. You've got
about, yeah.
a little one?
Yeah, 6-month-old little boy.
So why aren't you married?
Well, I'm only 20.
Right.
We've got a mortgage together. We've got a little baby together. We didn't plan on getting the mortgage together, it's just that she fell pregnant, we didn't plan it.
Right.
I like security as well, you know, so I thought we have to get a mortgage.
Yeah.
We have to get a nice house. We got the house, and houses are expensive, babies are expensive. You know, for people that have babies, they are expensive, aren't they?
Yeah.
So,
They're expensive.
it's not that I don't want to get married, because I love Amber to bits. She's perfect. She's my ideal woman. I want to be with her for the rest of my life, you know. But I just can't afford it.
You can't afford. Do you talk about it?
Yeah.
Yeah. What? Who brings up the subject of marriage?
Amber.
Amber.
Yeah,
And what do you do when she does that?
Just twiddle my thumbs and.
But seriously, is it mainly money that this is all about? Or?
Well, put it this way: if I was to win the lottery tomorrow,
Yeah.
I'll be married next week.
Really, it's just purely about money.
Yeah, money.
You don't feel that you're too. It sounds a bit silly saying that.
Well, I
but
am
you're
too young, really. I mean, all the older ones would say, "Oh, you're far too young. Enjoy yourself," and all that. But I mean, I am enjoying myself. I'm quite happy. I can enjoy myself with Amber. If I need a night out, we've got babysitters.
Yeah.
So I can enjoy myself.
Now, do you think when you put this to her today about your feelings, do you think she'll hear that?
I hope so. I think so.
You think she'll listen up and put off marriage for?
Well, until we can. I've got priorities.
Okay.
Baby first. You know, he's number one priority, and you know we have to have the money to give him a good upbringing.
All right. Well, let's meet her. Please welcome Amber. Over to you, Amber.
Hello. Sorry,
That's a nice dress.
Thank you. Right, I brought you here today. I want to know why you weren't married. Why you were asking me to
Why I
marry.
won't ask you. I'll tell you what. I'll tell you. I'll tell you exactly. You know how much I love you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. I want to spend the rest of my life with you. We've got a beautiful son together. We've got a nice house. You know, needs a bit of work done to it. You know, but we've got a nice house. You know, we've got the basic things there. Marriage at the moment, and our list of priorities is right at the back. You know, we've got to concentrate on our son. you know, you see our bank statements every month. We've only got a small amount of cash to spend, haven't we?
I know that, yeah. I understand about the cash thing, but like, what stops us from getting engaged and then saving up for them? We don't have to get married like tomorrow.
I believe in getting engaged then getting married. Anybody can get engaged. You know, anybody can get married, but I want to get engaged and then get married. I like doing things proper. You know, I like doing things properly.
I hear what you're saying, Wayne. You want to do things properly. Isn't the, inverted commas, proper way to do a relationship to compromise, meet in the middle somewhere?
Yeah.
I hear what you're saying, but it's I think we should do this priority. You know, shouldn't it be a kind of we thing?
Yeah, I do understand. You put me in the spot now,
Your dad is here, and I don't think he's going to do me over.
I've heard both sides of their stories because I work with Amber.
Yeah.
And I've asked Amber, and she says yes, she wants to get married.
Do you think your son should marry her? Or?
Yeah, but you see, the thing is, us Scots are romantic at heart, and I think what's happening here. I know, you know, they've got a house and they've, you know, and all that kind of stuff. We're all the same, but I think what Wayne's waiting for is he's waiting for the right chance to do it right. Because you've got the engagement and you've got the marriage and all that.
How much is enough, thank you, how much is enough money then?
Enough to pay for a wedding. But
how much is that?
Well, Amber wants the big wedding.
Do you?
I said that at first, but no, I just want to get married. I don't mind how much it costs.
So even if you sort of exchange rings in a cornfield in the middle of summer? Okay, so what's going to happen? What do you reckon? It's down to you two. Two.
I would like to wait. I would like it to be a special day. Right. I'm just giving my opinion.
Yeah.
I personally would like it to be a big special day, and I would like it. I'd like to save up the money. Yeah. I mean, a couple of years' time. You know, nothing's going to change with this in a couple of years' time. To afford to give Amber this big wedding.
Does she want a big wedding?
Don't mind.
She doesn't mind.
But you would, though, wouldn't you?
You're excusing. Try and talk. Look at her.
Well, if that's the case, then why can't we just, like, as you say, save up for one, but why can't we get engaged? So at least I know that you are gonna, do you know what I mean?
I did plan on getting engaged.
What went wrong?
Yeah.
Well, I went down, it was Amber, it backfired, and what happened was I went down to the local paper, I managed to get a full-page spread, Will You Marry Me, photographing me and her together, some poems in the bottom and things like that.
Why didn't you do it?
Well, the night, and I picked out the ring and everything, and the night before I went down to pay for it, for them to publish it, Amber, we were lying in bed, and Amber said to me, you know, I've been thinking that I don't think I do want to get married. I'm quite happy the way things are.
No. I was trying the reverse psychology approach, you know. If I said I wouldn't, then maybe you would. Do you know what I mean?
So, does it have to be you proposing, or does the man have to do the proposing?
Yeah.
You would let it on either way.
Very traditional.
Okay, all right. So, what do you reckon, Amber? Back to the drawing board?
Yeah, it looks like it. I'll just have to keep...
But you could sort of declare your undying love sort of thing on telly, couldn't you? Or you don't want to be pressurised into that either?
I love you.
Love you too.
Look, whenever it does happen, I really hope it's a happy day. He's a guy who knows his own mind, and I guess when he does walk down the aisle, you're going to know 100% he's there because he wants to be there. Yeah?
Yeah.
Good luck. Okay. Now, I just want you to remember that this show is about real people talking about real lives, and whether I loom over them or not, they are doing what they want to do. Now, if you need to sort out your relationship with your loved one before you feel it's too late, whatever the reason, the number to call is 0900 266 33 55. 0900 266 33 55. Well, a big good luck to all of our guests, and let's hope they continue to talk things through. And I know it's not walking down the aisle, but it's kind of walking, and you've declared your love to each other in a way, and I know I forced you into it, but it was very sweet anyway. We all wish them good luck, don't we? Yeah.